fucking panicked then because the Wi-Fi bit's not on, because that's the main one. So all that was, I was like, where the fuck's the internet gone? I'm sure that will come up.
What happened to Wi-Fi?
Oh, I'm just going to sit like this. And
Anyway, Bosh.
Action. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, or to the first time, or to the last time. No Bible Podcast with dual screening.
Yeah, split screen, baby. Except we're not
7
split because we're in the same room.
7 years later, they have the equipment to do exactly what they said.
All that time ago.
Basically, shout out to Bailey because
WWE Women's Champion, Bailey.
No, just bloke I work with, Bailey. He's great.
Oh.
He's a tech guy.
You're great too, Bailey.
He was like, you can either get a new processor so that your spare HDMI port works, which is like £100, or for £6 on Amazon, you get a DP to HDMI lead. And that's what I did. And now we got dual screening, so we're going to be streaming very soon. Keeps going out of line. I also had to check. So basically, we've changed. This is really boring life stuff now. I'm George. That's Connor. Our faces will be here until the internet decides fuck you. And
make the most out of it now, guys.
Make the most. We've chosen a nice picture for when the internet goes down. So basically, that was my fucking extension tower from my room, because we've had to swap everything around because of stuff that's happening. So then the stuff's on the TV's now on the other side, but it's not long enough, and it can't balance on the radiator that's there because it's a big base, like it's a tall one with a big square base, and without it, it doesn't stand up. It's not like one of those ones where it's like a normal extension cord and you can put it in a plastic sort of foot thing. It's great. This is great talk. This is great popular culture, like
geeky
interesting
content.
stuff. Yeah.
Geeky content.
Try to put that down for you, man. It's all right. We've done this. We're done. Well done. You're the clapper guy. I know. He's done it. He's clapped again. You can clap again at the end.
If you're happy with your film, clap your
hands.
balls. Clap your balls.
Who's a clap your balls? That fucking
Whoa.
God, action! Action!
Extraction. Coming to Netflix.
Yes, the third one.
Maybe. But we've confirmed it now.
Oh, we're making it.
I've confirmed
We're
it.
making it.
I've
You're
confirmed
replacing Chris Hemsworth.
it. Of course.
Oh, I don't think I could actually do this. I'm not trained. Shut up, Chris
I'm not
Hemsworth's
trained.
character's name. I don't know what his name is.
Insert name here. Yeah.
Insert name here. So yeah, I swapped over the one that I had down here. So that's all done. The wires are done. Basically, we're gonna get, because I ordered a new tripod, because that's why there's been no TikToks, because I've had the 2 Disney Plus steelbooks that have come out. Normally, I'm all over posting them on TikTok, but that tripod broke, so then I bought another one that was basically the same thing, but it's only got the attachment for a proper camera. So we're just going to get a proper camera, which means that we'll have the camera set up on the tripod, so you'll get our faces. We can record not on StreamYard, so if the internet does go down, you can still see our faces.
The camera will be the camera.
The power will be there. We will conquer space, time, and everything in between.
And the Wi-Fi. Especially the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is next, man. Yeah. So that's basically it. All we need, Ethernet cable into the back of this, and we're good to go. I mean, we could stream now, but
For about 30 seconds, and then
I reckon we'd get a good half an hour
of what?
of like trying to load Spider-Man, and then
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh no, you'd have to play Indiana. We'll have to. What we'll have to do?
What do I have to do?
We'll make a pact, because Captain America.
Brave New World Order.
Captain
that's
America, Sam's Cap now, and if you don't like it,
Sam versus
you
Hulk.
really don't get the point of a legacy character, the movie. Because of Harrison Ford, maybe you can play
Indiana Hulk.
some of Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana
to
Jones
show,
as Hulk.
to show me the ropes before I.
Oh, quite literally.
Yeah. It belongs in a museum. I love Harrison Ford so much. I love how much he doesn't care. I've been watching. So I've been watching his interviews on because the press stuff's obviously been been going around. They had the British premiere last week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, in Leicester Square, and they're all wearing coats, and they all look very cold, and they're all like, "Oh God."
Typical English weather.
Yeah, but it was. I love Anthony Mackie as an actor. I love his whole thing of basically what Captain America's character stands for. Like I love that, because he's basically it's the same as Steve. Like he stands for what America, the ideal America should be, but not just America. It's like what the world and the people should strive to be, and everyone's got a fucking problem with it, which proves you don't get Captain America as a concept, which is fine, because the Americans are in enough shit at the moment as it is. We're not going to talk about that orange bastard, because this is escapism, all about fun. We're not going to talk about our government either, because just fuck it. It wasn't going so well. It was going slightly better than.
When was it ever going well?
was going slightly better than the austerity of the last 14 years, but you know, I don't care. I don't care. Let's just have some fun. We have a finite number of days on this mortal plane. Let's do stuff we love, like streaming. You play Indiana
Loading
Jones,
screens.
or we'll do Lego Indiana Jones 2, just to fuck with everyone. Even though I'm saying it now, so they'll know.
I'll never cut it out.
That's one of, because you know I'm the Lego guy.
Oh, you are.
That's one of the only Lego games I've not got onto yet.
Worlds and Lego Fortnite Festival, Glastonbury,
Lego Glastonbury.
Yeah, they
You're
haven't
pissing
done.
a
They haven't done anything since, haven't they? That was like 21, 22.
Do you remember the James Bond trailer?
Everyone remembered the James Bond
Everyone
trailer. That
remembers.
circulated.
My friends go,
recently.
well, do you know what I can do now while this is
Oh.
going on? I'm just going to fucking throw that there. He's impressed. He's impressed. I'm going to search for Lego games.
Yeah,
Well,
and
we
is there
talk
any
about them.
update?
Yeah.
Because as I say, since Worlds and the Fortnite crossover, there hasn't been any or any in the pipeline at all.
I still haven't finished that. I've got that. Lego Marvel Superheroes
Marvel
2.
Superheroes
I've been
2.
playing that on Xbox.
That is a fun one. Both of them.
Not as good as Lego Marvel 1. I think Marvel 1 has more going for it. original games.
Interesting debate.
Lego City Undercover.
I never got into.
because that was a completely original thing just for Lego. We're talking about Lego games. Hello, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this.
You big old brick.
You said Brick, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Please don't insult the man. He's one of our friends. Lego 2K Drive. That was like Sonic fucking.
Oh wow!
Mesh Me.
Sonic All Stars Racing is it? But Lego. I know. A
Okay.
2K drive.
Lego.
Is that NBA, NFL, WWE.
It's a
2K?
It's a 2K engine. It's that.
But
It's a bit like Mario Kart or Sega All Star Races.
yeah, it's just weird that 2K and Lego collabed and
Right,
they didn't
hang on.
have WWE in it or NFL
Right.
or NBA.
I've perfected the I perfected that. Perfected Indy 1. Batman they've retroactively added achievements to, so I need to get that.
Slacking.
I need to get all three, so we'll just save that time. Indy 2 need to do. I didn't do it on its own. I did it when it got
The
re-released on the
the
Xbox
remastered
One one, but it's getting remastered again
Um,
for Series X and PS5. So that's the
That's
only
a-
game coming at the minute.
okay, fair enough.
That was the first proper game I ever 100%ed and got all the achievements on. Was Lego Marvel Superheroes, because I did this the mini game, the Forza Horizon Fast and Furious add-on. So I did that,
Mm.
and I was like, I want to do a proper game. And also, I was like, I've never fully completed a Lego game, and then I did that. So this was to coincide with Fast. It would have been Fast 8,
7 or 8.
7 or
Yeah.
8. I think, yeah, it must have been Fast 7. Yeah, because that would have been 2015. That's when I would have done it. Because always, whenever I want one, a Lego game normally then goes on discount on the Xbox store. And that's why I get them cheap. Got the Hobbit. I've started it. I've only ever done the first level. Because
Yeah.
I made the mistake, I started that directly after I finished the Lego Movie video game. Which anyone knows that anyone that tries to perfect games, don't do a same version of the game straight after. You need like
I
a
still
break
need to do
game.
Lego Movie 2. I need to finish
I
that.
need to do that. I've not even bought it.
Oh.
Jurassic World, that
I
was
need to
that was a
100%.
that was a fucking chore. Avengers, yeah. I wish I'd done more of that. Force Awakens, I've got that on physical disc. I need to do that. The collection, I did. Yeah, that's the one I did.
Then Django.
'Cause
I
then you
haven't
get
done
the-
Django.
yeah. Oh, Ninjago not done. No.
Yeah, Ninjago. Sorry, don't come at me, people.
Oh, they never did a full. But then they had Lego Batman before, so that makes sense. In Dimensions and the original Lego trilogy, isn't it?
Mm.
Like, yeah, Dimensions. That's what we should do. We'll do a thing. We'll have to find cheap Lego Dimension sets, second hand on the internet.
I've got a good portion of them, but that's the thing. 10 years ago, I wasn't into half the packs I'm missing. And now I'm like, oh, I kind of want the Gremlins pack. I want the Goonies
I've
pack.
done
and the-
Incredibles. Not done DC Superhero
I haven't
Super Villains.
100%ed, yeah.
Not done that.
No.
I'll have to pick that up. That's what's in it.
Featuring all 3 Lego Marvel games. Right.
So that would be Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2 and Avengers. Then
Avengers.
might be just a reskin. Skywalker Saga. I've not played it.
Haven't completed it. Lego Fortnite. Oh, Lego Hill Climb Avengers and
Lego
Horizon.
Adventures.
That's PlayStation though, but they're fair. I need to play Horizon anyway.
Lego Hill Climber Racing. Yeah. So that was the last sort of main IP one
Yeah,
that's actually
Skywalker
Lego.
Saga. Yeah,
because Fortnite's just basically Fortnite with a Lego skin, isn't it? Really.
more or less.
There you go.
more or less. Yeah.
And the last original one was 2K Drive. So we've not had it's been about a year and a half since we've had
2K Drive.
anything resembling something new.
What? But what? I just want to
Should we
read
look
that.
at it?
What
Why
is in 2K Drive?
It's a racing game from third-person perspective. The game is set
Yeah.
in Bricklandia, an open
Oh
world
Jesus!
which consists of a number of regions that can be freely explored by players. The game features destructible environments, as common in LEGO games.
1,000 unique create vehicles. 1,000 unique Lego pieces.
Vehicles can also transform similar to Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform. Fucking look at me.
Oh.
Look at me.
Land-based vehicle can transform into a boat if it's driven into water.
They must be all original characters then.
Hmm. I just thought it being 2K, I thought you would have a cheeky NBA skin. You'd have an NFL skin, like whoever the 2K
Or
sports.
fucking LeBron James.
Lego
driving a-
Roman Reigns driving a fucking tank destroyer.
Do you know what I think would be the selling point of that? Like, I know, like, microtransactions, fuck them. But, like, if you could get, like, DLC packs either free or otherwise, and you get, like, say, like, all the Batmobiles, like, you get, like, a Batmobile pack, and you get from the 66 all the way up to
like,
Patterson.
Yeah. Or Patterson, yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Don't know. Anyway, that's that. Look at us using two screens at once like a fucking real person. But what have you been up to this fine week?
Before starting this, I literally was trying to do my cinema 2025. What I've seen, what I haven't seen.
I need to update mine.
Because I literally said to you about when the last time I was in this room, where I said I saw Better Man, and I felt better after watching it. Nosferatu, which is spoiler alert, going to be on my list, I think, for the rest of the year.
Was it released technically this year?
Nosferatu was New Year's Day. Better Man was a Boxing Day
Boxing Day.
situation. Although for the Yanks, shout out Americans, you're just not referred to by your proper title. Better Man was not received well in the US because they basically,
No one really knows who Robbie Williams is.
yeah, they basically got the 2025 treatment. And they don't know who the fuck Robbie Williams is. And because of that, the film has underperformed. And damn you, international audience, how dare you not see Better Man? Because that film is phenomenal. And Nosferatu still not left my soul.
I've seen 4 films.
I feel like there's something else in between
We
what
Live
I've
in
last
Time.
got. Yeah, We Live in Time.
Which we're going to be talking about.
What else? I feel like there's something before, like Nosferatu and then We Live in Time, but I can't remember what the fuck.
Obviously, this is early days, so far this is like the 32nd.
Complete unknown.
No, 30.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, it's like the 34th day of the year. Complete unknown. Yes,
Yeah,
you saw that. You saw that
Yeah.
last night. So
Dylan,
far,
Bob Dylan. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
big.
I guess.
It's a big fucking quality gap that so far.
I don't know the bottom two. What on earth are they?
Amazon and Netflix.
Oh, fair play.
Back in Action is a Netflix film starring Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, fine, yeah.
Cameron
okay.
Diaz's first film in like 14 years.
Yeah, since 2014.
Well, do you know what we could do? I can Google it.
We can find out, old jolly old chaps. Instead of just going down, going.
It's easier now, isn't it? Look at our lives. Look at our
It's so
phenomenal.
phenomenal.
So phenomenal. Personal life, blah 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 blah.
It was maybe one thing after Sex Tape, unless Sex Tape was the last thing she was in.
Okay, so it was Annie and Sex Tape and
Yeah.
Other Woman were the 2014 releases. Oh, so 11 years.
Oh, fine, okay.
And then fucking back at it next year, Shrek 5. Yeah, because I believe she had a child.
I believe she had a child.
Well, because like she's quite good, old Cameron Diaz.
Oh, she is quite good.
She was in Night and Day,
She's quite
and then
good.
that's when she went on Top Gear. Remember that?
Also relevant because it's Mr. Mangold, who's in the directing chair with Timothy Chalamet and Bob Dylan's other complete unknown.
Is it? James Mangold did
James
Night and
Mangold.
Day.
Yeah, he just said
Well,
that.
as you know, I'm now a big fan of Tom Cruise, so I should go back and rewatch.
It is a fun watch. I did it on Netflix not a while ago. It was fun.
Is it better than Jack Reacher?
I've not seen Jack Reacher.
Well, either of them.
No.
Have you seen Reacher when he's actually like he's in the books because he's played by
with
Alan Richardson?
who is actually the part.
Like a wedge man.
It's incredible and gorgeous.
He's got a body that was built for like.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to be sexy.
Hey, no.
I'm
Alan.
no, like he's built a bit like a WWE wrestler, isn't he?
Exactly. He's gonna. Yeah, he could take. Yeah. Oh, him and Bron Breakker, him and Roman Reigns. Yeah. Alan Richardson.
She
He's
had a surrogate.
100% a wrestling fan.
Uh,
Get Alan Richardson, Stephen Amell in the ring.
She decided to take a break in 2017. But I'm tired of traveling for filming. Confirmed her retirement the following
Yeah.
night.
She wrote the book.
Science of Aging, the Biology. No, that's a fucking long title.
Yeah,
This
that
is-
is a really long. The longevity book, the signs of aging, the biology, the strength, and the privilege of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2022, it was announced Diaz would return to acting by starring alongside Fox and Netflix comedy Back
She's
in
got
Action,
an organic wine brand. Jesus.
starring Apple original film Outcomes alongside Keanu Reeves,
Oh, that'll be on my list then.
and will reprise her role as Princess Fiona for Shrek. Fiona. Yeah. Good for her. Good for her doing what she wanted. If you're rich enough to fucking have a break, have a Kit Kat, do it like that.
Have plenty of
Have plenty of Kit Kats. There was, speaking of, like, you know, because I'm like a wrestling guy now, not as
Kit
well
Kat.
not as well versed as you.
Mr.
But
Kit-
did you see John Cena's press conference where he announced it'll be his last WrestleMania and he will win the 17th
That's
championship?
announced weeks ago.
I saw that on TikTok like the other day.
But that he's been coming out. It has been since like October time. He said, "I'm backing up 2025 from last year." Blah, blah, blah. It's like, so this was the last Royal Rumble that he was at. The Royal Rumble, for those that are interested or slightly were, or randomly come across it on Netflix, because it's going to be everywhere, whether you fucking like it or not now. It was on Saturday, February the 1st. And yeah, John Cena, like George, tried to shock the world, except he did it weeks ago. Yeah, Cena's last Royal Rumble was, yeah. But he's not on WWE Raw tonight. Or, well, yeah, tonight.
Well, he said he was going back to Hungary to film a film, and I'm going to give my competitors a month to badmouth my name as best they can.
Until he's back at his WrestleMania 41, his last WrestleMania. And then he'll have another 4-month break and come back for his last SummerSlam.
Is he the main event?
He is not the main event because he lost to Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso. If he won the Royal Rumble, then he would have been the main event, but he lost. See that? Yeah, that was essentially them two were on the ropes, and Jay, the other wrestler in the photo,
Him
did yeah, and that's Cena's genuine face because his feet kind of, it was kind of an awkward fall, but Cena's face says it all in that photo.
Yeah, but he said that he'll do it. Like he said, he's going to win the championship.
Yeah, but will you, John? That's just ego. He's just saying to the crowd that I'm going to do it because I'm amazing. I'm the greatest of all time. Yeah, but George, you're just getting all choked up in there, aren't you?
Yes, that sort of thing. I was like, that's interesting. Transformers 8 G.I. Joe first trailer. with
He'll
John
try the
Cena.
buff and Megan Fox apparently, and apparently John Cena.
Yeah, but Bumblebee was in the 80s.
Hmm.
And this would be...
But John Cena's got a haircut from the 80s.
Yeah, but how would his character from the 80s be in...
Go back into... Well, Bumblebee's in another
Okay.
universe.
But he's not, though. He's in the same... It's the same softcore universe.
Oh, I don't care about cars. One goes vroom, the other one goes vroom vroom. Yeah, so yeah, Bumblebee wasn't a reboot. It was just a prequel set in the original timeline, was it? Or was that meant to be its own thing originally?
It was originally just like they were just making it.
Mm.
And then it was like, oh, we'll use it to softcore sort of reboot this
Mm.
universe. And then Bumblebee didn't do that well, even though it was great. And then...
The Rise of the Beast, Rise of the
Mm.
Fallen, Revenge of the Sith.
basically
came
done
out,
it
yeah.
dirty. All right. I'm just looking at Fast and Furious because I forget that he was in that.
Oh, got John Cena.
John Cena! Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Reyes.
Hobbs and Reyes. Who's Reyes? I forgot who's Reyes.
Who's Reyes?
God, who's Reyes?
Who is Reyes?
Who's Reyes? Reyes Mysterio?
Oh, why don't we just look?
Yeah, who is Reyes?
Found that sequel was officially developed with the creative team has not yet decided. Garcia confirmed the project active to my aside the box office performance of Hobbs and Shaw. Johnson
introducing new
revealed
characters.
antithesis of Fast and Furious. Who the fuck? Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is Reyes?
He's the villain though of the last one.
Is his name Reyes?
Well, I can't remember his name in the film, but
Well, we're going to set to write the film with Garcia, Johnson, Danny Garcia, Vin Diesel. Set to produce. Oh, I thought they were all in it. Female-led spin-off has been TBA for about 10 years. Untitled standalone film. What?
Well,
This is what I don't get, right? So now he's confirmed that the 11th one will be the final installment.
But
But he said a trilogy, didn't he?
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, because he said like it was so good. Like Fast X was so good. They wanted a trilogy.
Oh, Vin said that, didn't
Vin, didn't he?
Yeah, Vin.
Well, Fast X led the development of the 11th film. The budget and modest form spent the project continuation would serve as a finale. It was reported that an 11th film would be a throwback to the original film and consist of a single mission and a different antagonist instead of Dante.
Dante. Is that Jason Momoa's
I don't
character?
know. February 2024, Vin Diesel confirmed the 11th film would be the final installment. Lettier is confirmed to be directing it. It was delayed to 2026. What a shame. 2020, November 2024, it was announced the film will be released in March 2026. I'm just going to Google Fast X trilogy. Yes, sorry, you were sorting out your film for this, your films for this year. Like, so
I was just trying to awkwardly memorize on the spot what I'd seen, but I know it's only been like 33 days into the year, and I relatively remember what I haven't seen. But
Look.
Jesse, what's his name? What's a better pain, a royal pain, funny pain? What was it called? The Jesse Eisenberg thing.
A Real Pain.
Real pain. That was it. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, look, Vin Diesel, 12th of May 2023. They wanted Fast X to be 3 films. So it seems it's only 2. So there's that saving grace.
Unless he thinks the trilogy is going to be one of this spin-off. Maybe Hobbs and Reyes isn't just a spin-off. Maybe that is the conclusion.
Well, maybe the budget for the third one's gone into that second spin-off.
Yeah, maybe.
But then there's another solo film. The quicker these are, like, I know I got hyped up because of Mission Impossible, and that's like can be stupid at times, but at least they're consistent, good.
Faster and
filmmaking.
Furiosa.
I can't wait for these to end.
Fastest and Furiosa.
Anyway,
Mm.
look, there's Jesus. Anyway, we love you, Jesus. I can spawn things. Yes. What was he saying?
Don't know, Royal Rumble was sick.
Royal Rumble was sick. John
sick.
Cena's going to win it.
Well, we didn't.
I said it because he said it. No, John Cena's going to win
the championship
Yeah.
for the 17th record-breaking time, and he's going to break Ric Flair's heart. And I mean, yeah, but the chase is going to be real. It's not just going to be I'm going to come back after 3 months after recording a movie, and I'm just going to walk on in and snap.
Sorry.
It's copyright today's Broken Love. Shut your mouth.
What else? There was something in my brain. Something in my brain, but it's gone. Oh, we got the Superb Owl this coming Sunday. So we know we're going to get more trailers.
Oh, cool!
I'm just doing that, so it's on my history, so I can watch it later. What trailers are you expecting to hit the big time? I'm expecting this one. I'm expecting MI8 to get a good.
MI8: The Final Reckoning, although it's going to be part 1 of 3. Tom Cruise is going to do the Vin Diesel, and he's going to say this is the first of a trilogy.
That's AI. That's fucking disappointing. This part's. You can do trailer reactions better now.
I know.
Look at
I
us.
can actually kind of hear it.
Yeah, because I've got thingies. I think MI8 is going to have a good trailer. It's superb because everyone has to fucking compete for the most expensive advertising placement in sports history when the Superb Owl 59 kicks off on Sunday, and because that's when famously in 2021 we got the trailer for Doctor Strange, and it was
Multiverse.
who's Doctor? Or no, it was we should tell him the truth, and the fucking Professor X chair, and then it ended. Because I was up in London watching it with a couple of mates, which I think was to watch it, and then got home like 3 in the morning. So fuck that, I'm gonna watch it from home. I want to have kids. I don't want to go outside. It's so tiring. My life. I think this will have the best one, but I'm also scared that they might do too much plot.
There's going to be enough plot. It's the first of the trilogy.
I think Thunderbolts will get one. I don't know how much. But I know without at some point going, yeah, like Ghost is probably getting. Is I reckon it will end with a look. I don't want Ghost. I want
your
Yeah, like
character's
fuck-
reaction looking at
or like fucking Elena or something in the foreground. Like you can see a gold thing rise up.
or it would be like us two the way we are. We'll be looking at
Holy shit!
What else? What else you got? Oh, ugh. And the Minecraft movie, maybe that will get one.
I think
Yes,
it's super-
Superman.
Fantastic Four-ish.
Fantastic Four one.
Something for that, right?
Cool, because
Maybe?
apparently there's a trailer tomorrow.
Well, that's what I
On
just
the
mentioned about
4th.
the Future Foundation.
But
Yeah.
I reckon surely I would be happy
Hmm.
for them to, basically the first thing to get the Super Bowl because everyone will, especially if they don't announce it, then it'll catch everyone by surprise and it will fucking do the round. Movies.
the Fantastic Four trailer. This video we've got.
It's very popular. You have to just.
It's official.
Oh, fucking play the trailer again. I think.
Just can't think of movies now on the spot.
What else came out? What else is that?
In 2025.
Sorry, that shot from the beginning of this trailer, the fake trailer, was from the start of the A-Team.
The more you know, folks. Not that we can, not that you, the folks, can see
It
it.
was
but
like AI Ethan Hunt, but he had Pierce Brosnan from GoldenEye's hair.
Oh.
That's weird. What else? Shall we talk about the main topic of this week?
Sure.
Not Ethan Hunt, but a very famous horse. This horse.
he lived in time.
This horse. Just had to put that up.
It's a horse.
Here's the horse. He's on a horse. It's a horse.
Do the horse. Do the roar.
Do the horse, Daddy. I love you, horsey. So you saw it before me a while ago.
Of course, because I have to.
Did you only see it once?
Yeah.
We
Once
live.
would have devastated me.
We live in time.
Yeah.
Which we predicted last year would have been a push
Years,
for
a century ago.
last century we
Last
predicted it.
century.
It would have been a push for I think last year's list because we were meant to get it in October, or I think then America got it in October, and we were pushed to New Year's Day.
Those overseas people had it for a while. We didn't get it until New Year's Day on our calendar. So
I affectionately is known for me as the sad Andrew Garfield movie.
it was nothing but sad.
So
It was nothing but
tell
sad.
us, Connor, what you can about
What Andrew Garfield working for Weetabix,
Andrew Garfield working for Weetabix.
which is the most British thing
It's pretty fucking cool,
to
though.
have in a film.
Like,
Yeah, but
it's
it
pretty
was
fun.
wonderful. It was
I'll get
wonderful.
the thing up so we can actually talk
Um,
about. Look, we can facts. Dude, we live in time horse. Who said
We
that?
live. Well, we live. We love. We lie. I thought it said we live in time as a lie.
Go on.
Yeah, but the film is in the style of almost Memento-y. It's non-linear.
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 Yeah, the film
yeah.
is non-linear narrative.
Yeah. And oh boy, if you people can't understand the story being told back to front, then you're going to get lost with the story and the way it sort of goes back and forth. But I like the approach. I like
Yeah.
it helped me get into the zone.
What is the basic story?
Boy meets girl. That's a classic throwback. Boy meets girl. Girl meets boy. The movie kind of begins with them having the time of their life with a baby, and then you sort it. Then, like I say, it goes back to when they first meet, but then it kind of cuts to, without calling it the end, it kind of then flashes forward a bit, and the feels kick in. But then you go back to the happy times, then go back to the not so great times, and then you go back to the really depressing times. And then after you get to a certain point, which I can't remember, then the last, I want to say half hour, 40-ish minutes is kind of then in order.
Mhm.
From my perspective.
So it goes to the end, doesn't it? And like, yeah. We were excited about it when we saw the trailer
Yeah.
because it was like, oh, it's like a proper film, like
It's a British-
non-blockbustery. It's just like film.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
film. Two people on film.
Did it sort of meet your expectations or smash them?
Well, no. Those two very high expectations anyway. But they just reaffirmed how wonderful and fucking excellent they both are, and they are two of the best working actors going.
Two of the best British actors, yes.
Still going.
Amazing
stop.
chemistry.
Yeah, unbelievable chemistry.
Mhm.
Despite all of the fun saltiness they must have had like during the filming, and the gossip around them having a connection obviously must have like enhanced what was on screen. Perhaps just that perception of
And I'm just looking at
and cut.
I'm just looking at the poster and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
The basic, in a more linear term,
Yeah.
the story of these two people, like, what is it? What's the deal with these characters of Tobias and Alma, isn't it?
I was gonna say Elphaba, but that's not Elphaba. Where the hell have I got Elphaba from?
From fucking Wicked.
Of course. Florence Pugh is not. He's not. He's not green.
Horse.
Elphaba horse.
We live in time. The musical. We sing in time. There you go. There's the musical version.
Because
Because it's a joke. 'cause they sing at the same
set
time.
in the Wicked universe. Yeah, we sing in time. Essentially, Mr. Weetabix, Andrew Garfield,
Mr. Weetabix.
Mr. Weetabix, he gets into a car crash.
Oh, but he doesn't use his Spider-Man reflexes.
I know his spider sense certainly wasn't working, but he did get a tingle afterwards, if you know what I mean. As his body is almost crashed and destroyed, and I thought, oh great, he's dead. The person who so hits him with the car then turns out to be the love of his life, and it's magical how it can happen to any one of us. I'm not hereby predicting it or begging for it to happen deep down, but you never know. The craziest things will happen. Someone you might look at and go, oh, you almost tried to kill, but then you'll look at them and get lost in their eyes and their soul. And before you know it, you two will belong with each other. That's what happens to Mr. Weetabix. His career gets ransacked, he's in hospital, and then it turns out Florence Pugh is the one that ran him over, and they jokingly get along. I mean, it's fun, all fun and games being banged up and obviously like unable to move. But I would not look at the woman that ran me over, or man, wherever case it goes. I would not look at the person that would run me over and engage with them as much as they did in the film. I'd use a lot of different vocabulary. I'd be
but then it's a film. It wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't be, you bastard. You rubbed me over. But it's
how dare you?
It's
What do you think you're doing?
these characters end up together, so it doesn't need to be hostilities straight from the bat. There's also it's only 108 minutes.
I know it felt longer,
Which
but
is-
not to say it drags, but it felt longer.
An
For
hour
me.
and 48 minutes. That's no time at all, really.
No,
It's no time to die.
yeah, it almost happened at the beginning.
Very poor choice. Very poor choice of words.
Very good choice of words, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's obviously like the kind of meet cute stuff of other rom-com films. So like you kind of know where it's going, but it's just the journey that it takes you on to get there is just harrowing. It's like watching a really long episode of The Punisher. Like it's like the emotion stuff
Punishes us,
literally,
not them. It punishes us.
It's like it's so well done, but it's also this is like painful to watch. But obviously
Bleak.
people go through this stuff every day because
oh, of course. Yeah.
Sorry, carry on. I interrupted you.
No.
Carry on with the story, child. Oh, it's hurting so much.
But no, they get along despite the awkward meeting at first.
Yep.
And life-changing accident.
Life. Life.
Then you get to know both people as individuals. As couples do, they clash and they kind of get the whole, I want kids. No, I don't want kids. You're this. I don't like this. But then despite all your initial differences, love always finds a way and prevails. And the film then jumps ahead without really getting into it. I'm trying to be as vague as possible. But essentially, a little family is formed and all is good in the hood, and it's really adorable seeing their daughter in the restaurant. Some really heart-wrenching stuff between Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh, despite being stage actresses, they should be a mum and dad together.
You want to see these two become parents,
but
to each other's
real
children.
life parents.
Okay.
But they could then, I could shout out to them. They could parent my future offspring. But those two, they could be my godparents.
Oh, okay.
But those two together,
I thought you were going to give them a child.
still my kid.
Yeah.
No, have a kid. No. No, but those two, I'm inducting them to be my Hollywood godparents. But those two
Your
together,
Hollywood godparents.
my Hollywood
Fair enough. I
godparents.
mean, there's no better looking or chemistry-filled people than Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. Yes, so their daughter.
Yeah, their daughter. They're really heart-wrenching, nice family-ish stuff. It doesn't really go into the daughter's life and what she's up to, and like daughter at school, daughter doing project at this, or daughter doing this. It is about mum and dad, and the daughter's not necessarily an afterthought, but obviously what goes on, the child is around, and obviously will affect, because she's at that point where she's not young toddler, but she's not old to kind of comprehend and deal with it.
Like 7, isn't she?
Yeah, I want to say
like
7 or 8. Yeah, so yeah, it could. Yeah, if I was not to jump ahead and criticize, I would have. It would have crushed me even more, but I would have liked to have seen it more from the kid's perspective, perhaps slightly, just a little bit more from.
Well, they do a lot of the stuff and the actions they do in the parts where they have Ella. Like, they're doing what's best for that, especially with like the cooking thing. Like the competition she ends up in is because she wants her daughter to remember someone that like was accomplished and worked hard, and not someone that just gave up at the end, kind of thing. Which is harrowing. It is harrowing.
No, it's crushing.
But yes, the competition that she's got, because she's an accomplished chef. She does, however, have cancer.
Ovarian cancer.
Yeah.
Like stage 3, I think they say in the film, like stage 3.
Well, she gets treated first, doesn't she? She has a partial hysterectomy.
Yeah.
Because originally she's not like about having kids.
No.
But Andrew.
As I was trying to get at, so she's like anti-family, but he's like pro-kids. And I know in real life, not that that's the ultimate deal breaker for relationships, but I'm only basing it off people I know. That's very much, I want this, I want that.
And you've got to meet in the middle, and you either have a kid or you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
exactly. Or adopt.
But yes, they choose it was either a partial or a complete hysterectomy. And so, I mean, we'll get to that at the end. But there's a fucking ironicness that maybe she should have just had a full hysterectomy. So she has partial to leave it open to the possibility of naturally having a child at some point.
Yeah.
And she then she does fall pregnant.
She does fall pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The birth of their child is somewhat as chaotic as the rest of their lives, which is quite.
Yeah, but who's to say that but who's to say that has not happened nearly to detail?
True.
For all the millions and millions of parents and population one born every minute saying, like, in petrol stations. What might have happened? It very much could have happened.
Well, there was a Cineworld where someone gave birth in the fucking atrium floor, and then they gave they gave like
the free
the daughter. No, they gave the daughter like a free unlimited membership.
What? I did not hear about this.
I will Google that. Very sure.
Wow. Okay, okay. Fingers crossed. That's
you carry on with the story.
Yeah. So ups and downs. Baby to be, not to be. The whole sort of classic rom-com thing of Andrew being in front of Florence's friends, and they have their first sort of lovers fight, but then the fact that she's clearly having a girls' night in, like having pizza or whatever, and then he basically sort of barges his way in and sort of declares his love for her in front of everyone. Very brief scene. It doesn't really go into too much detail, but obviously, it shows how dedicated he was to her, and they knew that they belonged together, which was another nice brief scene. But yeah, Florence Pugh was a bit of an accomplished chef before they met. It doesn't really go into that, but whilst she's undergoing treatment, and like George sort of mentioned earlier, she is doing like a chef's tour. It's on screen, so I'm going to butcher it, but the Bocuse d'Or, some cooking competition, whether or not it's real, and I've totally botched its name. I apologize for all you Gordon Ramsay food enthusiasts.
What is that?
Yeah, what is there? What is there? She sort of undertakes, if you like, her last tour she wants to go out her way, and wants to be remembered for being an accomplished chef, and wants to do what she wants to do because she feels like she's on borrowed time. So in the back half of the film, we see her shave her head, which is in the trailer, it's not a spoiler, We see her shave her head, have a really short buzz cutty haircut. We see her go back and forth to multiple chef conventions. How she sort of interacts with her like sort of chef protege. They have a really nice relationship, and that's all carries her with like carries through her with her till the end of the film. It all kind of builds up to a really nice cooking sequence, if you like. The instead of the third act fight, CGI fight, you get a really nice non-CGI professional Hell's Kitchen standard cook-off. And again, it really felt authentic and just nice. And Andrew and the girl Mia, I'm gonna make Ella, they go and watch her in the crowd. They watched Mummy do mummy things. That sounds really weird, but they watched their mum go out in style. And then, without sort of jumping right to the end, after that heartbreaking, wrenching stuff anyway, it then kind of goes a bit dream sequency. It doesn't explicitly show you the end. It doesn't show you how it exactly goes down, because I believe that, unfortunately, there's no other way around it. That's kind of up to you and closed doors. Like, we don't want to see that. I didn't want to see it, so I'm glad they didn't actually show her die.
Yeah, it just it alludes to, because they have the dog.
They did have the dog. I thought you skinned the
Which
dog.
they debated about getting to sort of cope with death.
Exactly, yeah.
The chickens was a thing as well, wasn't it? About getting the chickens, because they move from the city and end up with like this cottage farm
country, cottage house.
Yeah, because before even skirting over the fact that like it's like at the moment, towards the beginning where she finds out it's back and it's stage 3, she proposes having just like 6 to 8 really good months and not having any treatment, instead of
a
getting
year
sick
of
and
agony.
weaker in a year where she might not be up for it and she might not survive it anyway. So it's but no, she's it's amazing, and it's like it's a story that so many people
unfortunately have gone through, and will go
in
through.
many different cases and instances and different people and stuff. So it's fucking
just real,
terrible,
authentic, and believable, and just expertly filmed and shot, and just wonderful. But the fact that it was non-linear and you did have the back and forth, as opposed to just being like scene 1, scene 50, 59 end. The fact that it did start off with like, say, scene 3, and then you went to scene 10, and then it went to scene 26, and then
do you think the non-linear structure helps it, or
it's going to be the ultimate make or break deal with repeat viewings, but I don't think it would necessarily bother me.
No, I think it would have worked just as well. I think
had it been
in linear,
chronological.
I don't think you necessarily had to be
that style.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to knock it for being different.
But no, it was really well done, and if anything, it was too short.
Yeah,
that would be my only sort of main criticism of it, is that there was not enough of it. And I love it, and I love that world, and I love those two. And it was an A24 film, and A24 they just make good shit.
They do make good shit. When shit is bad, though, they make some weird random choices as well, A24. But when shit's good, shit's good,
man.
Highs are highs.
Would you recommend this film to anyone? It's 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's 7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Get it up to like 90. No, I would.
And oddly, on Metacritic, it's 59 out of 100.
Oh dear.
I'd put it at least at 70.
Yeah. Why did it not please the critics? Because it's too short. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it is too short.
Maybe they didn't like some of the longer aspect. I mean, it's not like
confusing.
It's not the most perfect movie of all time, but in terms of, I knew as soon as I saw this trailer, it's going to be one of those ones that I like. Like it's fucking well made. It's something different. It's a fucking harrowing real life story that so many people
adult
go through.
movie. It's an adult movie.
Yeah.
It isn't for
Go and see it.
Kids of heart.
Make sure you see We Live in Time. Let me just check when it comes out on thingy. What would you rate it?
Okay, like initial gut is 8.5. I want to push it up to a 9. I want to push it up to a 9.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will. Is it not coming to like Amazon or something? Is it? I thought it was a streaming movie after cinema release.
It's got a listing for Amazon. Oh, there's not a fucking 4K of it. What's the point?
Boo! I bet if there's one for America.
Nosferatu.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, no heretic on 4K. The UK 4K market is slacking. There's a lot of movies that aren't being released over here in our territories yet. America seems to be getting it. Nah, that's naughty.
It's just a Blu-ray. I've got a Blu-ray of it. I don't give a fuck. It looks great.
Yeah. He did look excellent.
Anyway, yes. So you were a fan. I was a fan. I mean, I've only seen 4 films, so obviously it's at the top for now. So it's like, will it fucking be dislodged by anything? Because I've watched fucking a Netflix movie, an Amazon movie, or 2 Netflix movies and an Amazon movie. Because Bank of Dave 2 was a Netflix movie, wasn't it? But anywho.
Bank of Day.
In terms of,
Back
without
Day.
giving it away, is it high end for your list, or is it sort of a middle dweller at this moment in time?
Out of like the
With
5,
11 months to go.
I know, right? 11 very quick months. That'll be over by next episode.
Fucking hope not. Jesus Christ.
Very well. We are on borrowed time, as you said at the beginning of the recording.
Oh my god! Don't no.
Very borrowed time.
Life.
No,
Life.
it will be. It's top 5 out of the 6 things. I think it's in the top 5 officially.
Fair enough.
No, it's good.
Go and see We Live in Time. There are still a few screenings of it at the moment. It probably won't be long before it's out of cinema. But then hopefully that means that the Blu-ray release isn't far behind, because
Yeah, exactly.
it's done all right. It's done 50 million
Nice.
out of, what was the budget? I love that we can sort of fact check things now. It's almost like we're correct.
We are correct.
We've got the first 50.7 million worldwide is what it's saying. Budget wise,
Yeah, literally. Oh, fine. So literally.
financial information.
That's
This
right.
is
See.
legit. Worldwide box office is saying less. Domestic share. Synopsis. Jesus Christ, this is. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, money.
Cast and crew, how much are they paid? No, it doesn't say. Full financials. Not released. yet.
Well, of course.
I'm gonna their budget was less than they made. That's what I'm gonna guess. You tell us. But now, because I found this story, so
Oh wow, yes, baby born
Baby born in cinema foyer, lives family in disbelief. This happened in Spitty in Newport. Get some Huck 2 on that thing. That was their problem. That's how she got pregnant.
Right.
Mother of 2 was in disbelief after giving
Wow.
birth in the foyer of a busy cinema.
Wow.
Newport, late Wednesday. This was 13th of August, 2024. I'm in disbelief. I was like, did that really just happen? Have I dreamt this? Oh, they're on their way. Recalled how she had been watching Sing 2 with her parents and her 3-year-old son. She began to feel uncomfortable. So
Oh,
this
good
must
Lord.
have been movies for juniors.
Mid film.
Because Sing 2 came out years ago. About half an hour into the film, I was like, oh, I can't stay here. I'm going for a walk. So I went to walk around the cinema, went into the toilet, and then I thought, oh my God, I think I need to push.
I need to push myself out of that terrible film. Good
She
God.
hobbled out of the toilet and found a sofa where she lay down before a staff member went to fetch her mum, dad, and son. They attempted to help her to the car to go to the hospital, but she was unable to make it out of the building. We got to the foyer, and I was like, Mum, I need to sit down. And then brought me a chair. And I said, no, I just need to lie down, lay on the floor. Mum said, Mum, I need to push. I don't want to give birth here, but I think it's coming. Andrew, one of the team leaders at the cinema, rang an ambulance and relayed the call handler's instructions to 2 women, a member of the public called Amy, who'd stepped in to help, and another cinema team leader called JC. Within 10 minutes, the trio had helped Miss Vincent deliver a healthy baby girl named Lowry, weighing 7 pounds 1 ounce. It's all thanks to those 3. She became installed really safely. Bloody idiot, bless her. Her son was also born in dramatic circumstances, delivered in the back of the car by her husband, Gareth. Or partner, sorry. Mr. Miles, who was working in Cardiff when he got the call that Miss Vincent was in labour, got to the cinema as soon as he could and arrived just as she and baby Larry were being taken to hospital by paramedics. I remember him laughing, and I'm pretty sure he put his hands on his head and was just laughing, thinking, oh my gosh, this could only happen to you. But also, he was over the moon. I don't think he could quite believe it. Because it was tweeted out, I think, and then they confirmed that she got... there you go. There we go. There's the follow-up bit. South Wales Argus. Family, the world's first... Fuck off, cookies.
That's just rude.
Family, the world's first ever cine baby, has returned to the cine world, where their daughter was born to receive her lifetime supply of free cinema tickets. That's all you need to do, guys.
That's a life-size unlimited card. Jesus Christ.
So let me just do the maths here. All right. Okay. So this is as long as Cineworld stays open. How much do I pay for mine? Fuck off. I keep clicking on Banker Dave. £232.80 for the year. This is without a price increase. So we'll just do it. We'll do it without inflation.
Wow, okay.
£232.80. So I mean you got that from this is November. So, you know. Life expectancy is times it by 80. So that is £18,624 that she will not be spending on cinema tickets. So there you are, guys. If you want a free unlimited membership, have a kid in a Cineworld.
That's inspired me. Not to give
So
birth,
to
but
have
to
kids.
inspire.
I believe that's team leader JC that helped deliver her.
Get up, JC.
Fair play to her for stepping in and helping a woman give birth to a child. There we go. Look at that. Cinemas, films, and cinema births. That's what this show is all about, apparently. Look at us. Is there anything you want us to Google while we're making this podcast? Connor, where can the good people find us? Well, I need to get an ice pack for my arse cheek. It really hurts. Really hurts. Oh my god! I fell over chasing my son. And
Nerdbiblecontact@georgesarsesmail.com.
Just my arse is male.
georgesarsemail.com. No, nerdbiblecontact@gmail.com. You know, YouTube, congrats. You found us on there. Woohoo. Blue Sky, not studios.
No, we've not bought a studio yet.
Instagram, TikToks, eventually Xbox Live gamer tags, PlayStation Network,
Well, we can stream now.
That we can stream. That'll be in the future, retroactively inserted, probably or not. But yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Go and watch We Live in Time, because again, time is only short in this mortal plane, and you know there's no better way to spend your time than ignore people and watch movies, but really good ones. And it's our job, especially mine, to tell you what's a big giant waste of doo-doo. Do not watch certain things. But alas, We Live in Time is certainly not in that category. Go out and spam We Live in Time, because I will never take out Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh from my heart ever again. The fact that they're not together is making me more sad than the fate of the characters of that film. The fact that them two aren't having a family in real life, it makes me really, really sad.
You generally look like you're about to cry.
With a big old grin. I love them both.
We will see you next time for what would technically be. It will be
The Wedding of Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh.
I was like, yeah, that's a weird Doctor Who episode title. Well, our next episode is out on Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
So it'll be the time of love. So we can either do
Bill.
lovey-dovey films,
Kill Bill.
or
That's a joke.
I mean, we've done the show because we watched, like, we even did a highlights of watching it
The
along
show.
on things in terms of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Maybe we can have a
very lovely.
recap in America.
Ooh.
We'll just do the films.
A recap in America. Okay. Yeah.
No, do you know what? Out of pure respect for the character of Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, we'll do the show as well. I know we've reviewed the show on here before. It's probably be nice to have been a while because it will be 4
3.
years since
Yeah,
we
4 years. Bloody hell, yeah, 2021, right? Yeah, 4
it'll be
years.
4 years since we watched it, and we did it week to week, and we streamed us watching the last episode. So we can do that in one big chunk because it's basically a movie that they cut up into 6 pieces anyway. I'll crack open my fucking Steelbook. I'll actually watch it on there. There you go.
I'll stream it until they take it off tomorrow.
Yeah. Bang bang. Bang bang. Yeah. We'll do Captain America next week, and then the week after we'll obviously talk about Brave New World. Will we have a guest? Will we not have a guest? We do need to sort out. We also don't know when Doctor Who is coming. Apparently Doctor Who is very soon. So I need to sort out guests for that because obviously we've got Will, Mike, Andy will all be back. Guy, I believe, will be back. I still need to try and get hold of Dom. I've not heard from him for a little bit. DK from Silver Screen and other such ventures with Mr. Michael will be joining him for Doctor Who episode 1. They've
Book that one in,
booked
guaranteed.
down episode
Space
1.
Babies 2. Well done, guys.
Electric Baby Lou. It's just a potty.
Let's
It's
just
potty
hope-
training. It's about potty
Let's
training.
just hope it's not Space Babies. Yeah, I can't wait.
Deadpool was a Valentine's
What
film,
did he do?
wasn't it?
Oh.
We could
Oh,
do
it was,
this.
isn't it?
We could do the 9-year anniversary of Deadpool.
Without Wolverine.
No, because we did Deadpool 1 and 2 for Deadpool more friendly. We'll do a recap. We'll do a recap. Cheers.